I mean, if not everybody has access to it, I know that to have access to it is a privilege, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, I have issues, obviously. I just talked about all of my issues, obviously. And I am able to thrive, and I am able to really function personally because I have sat down with a mental health professional who has, like, you just gotta work through your fucking shit. And for us to be here and share this story, we have worked through our shit, you know, and personally how I got there is just mental health services.
I think it's crazy that you and I both on the same side of the country, so somehow fucking made our way out here.
We did. I know,
and then
literally.
Reconnected, had a falling out and then reconnected because there's no, you know, I just think it's awesome.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, they should, like, mental health services, that should be a thing that's just fucking, like, everywhere. Like, if you want to go pull up to, like, a street corner and, like, you know, it'd be a good, like, a dope thing is professional people getting paid by the hour that understand borderline everything in terms of mental health, and you can, like, instead of, like, going on the laptop, going, like, signing into your college account and, like, requesting an appointment or something, or, like, calling your doctor and, like, having to dial, like, 3 to schedule an appointment or something. I mean, you literally walk out your fucking front door and you walk, like, a block or two and you go see somebody, no appointment, first come, first serve, and you just start talking to somebody. And there's, like, a few of these people, and keep in mind, these are, like, they're not making $10 an hour. They're making, like, a, you know, solid chunk of change, and they are here to help prescribe medicine, just talk to you for 30 minutes. And it's like guys, I mean, like, in this neighborhood there's like 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Like, there should be that everywhere, bro. People would be so happy, dude. You'd see people everywhere outside talking with each other. I
totally agree with that. I know we've already talked about some big issues today, like the incarceration and mental health. I truly think that's something that would make that dream a reality, and just the world a better place in general, is free education. Because even like myself, like, say I really want to do that. I'm like, you know what, Laser, that inspires me. I want to be a mental health professional. Fuck, though, I don't want to go back to college and have to take out student loans, do all that. If education was free, I feel like just in general, there'd be so much more happiness, like, for things like that. There'd be less corruption in the government because there'd be more educated citizens. There would just be such a greater planet. And I guess the thing with why I'm really an advocate for free education is because what makes humans so divine and so amazing is our ability to learn and discuss and be educated, you know? And so, like, I feel like that alone should make it a right. That, like, because we're so unique in that aspect, that everybody should have that access to that kind of, those kind of resources.
Yeah, knowledge is power. I agree. But yeah, it's definitely taking that step to get mental help, to schedule doctor's appointments, because the resources are very limited.
Well, you literally jump through hoops.
You do. And if you're fucking depressed, if you're fucking going through it. You don't want to
do that shit.
Exactly. It's hard enough to get your ass out of bed, let alone, like... So, yeah, I know that it is difficult, but...
What I do love about what I've noticed in the past, like, 5-10 years is the stigma around mental health has been lessening. I remember, like, back... Not even that long ago. Like, even, like, when I was just in middle school... And somebody like, oh, this person has bipolar, or this person's mentally ill, you're like, oh shit, like, stay away from them, blah, blah, blah. And now it's getting to the point where it's like, we can have open conversations where someone's like, yeah, you know what, I live with bipolar, or I have depression. Like, it's a conversation we can have without people getting all weird.
Yeah.
And I feel like the stigma, especially with, like, pro athletes kind of coming out and talking about it too, the stigma is just kind of washing away.
With our generation. I have high hopes for our generation. This is why it's so important to have these conversations.
Yeah.